So in playing offline, I happen to have found, I think actually a couple cult members. Might have already killed a couple. But there is one that is specifically labeled like, hey, you could go fight this guy now. So I saved that for now. Well, not like right now, because it's still got to load, but in a little bit. I've also gotten quite a bit of new gear, I feel like. Most of it scrapped, of course, but that's just how it goes. And I did buy a new mount, and I'm actually kind of excited about it. But I'll show that when I can show it. I should be loading right next to... Man, I forgot it's got a loading bar, and it's not even... There's not even any progress on the loading bar right now. It's an empty progress bar. There we go. There's a sliver. There's a tiny bit. I should be loading right outside a fort. I was like, I'll take it on later. And later is now. So we're going to do that now. Yeah, I did level up, I think, at least once. And unfortunately, you can't level anything to level 2 until you progress in the story, which is a little odd, but okay. I'm sure there's story reasons why I can't get stronger until a certain point. I mean, I'm sure it's like I'll be blessed by Zeus or something. Oh, well, they're still marked. Up all the way up here. I think I'm already... Like... I feel like I got over a difficulty hump, and now I feel like I'm humping again. I'm getting on another difficulty hump. Because even though I'm level 12, and all these people are level 12, I can't always assassinate them. So, that's annoying. Again, I think it ties back to... They wanted you to buy experience boosters. So if anything, I think I'm supposed to be over-leveled by now. If I want to be having the time I am expecting to be having. That or have been super dedicated to boosting my assassination stat, which I'm not. Because I'm gonna get caught. It's an inevitability. And I like to prepare for that inevitability. Get unstuck from the flag. And honestly, I think part of my problem with how difficult it feels like things are is it's the bounty system. Like, at the end of the day, the bounty system is really just notoriety. But it's like a combination of notoriety plus the Phylakes from Origins. And I'm still not really 100% certain how it works. Like the exact specifications of it. But yeah, you do illegal you get seen doing illegal things, you get bounty. And I guess the higher the bounty, the more hunters come looking for you. Because I tried looking it up, and it didn't say they specifically are always hunting for you. But I guess the higher your bounty is, the more they are looking for you. And I've had at least a few instances where I'm in a fort and that, oh, bounty hunters, oh, look out. They just happen to show up where I'm at. Whether or not they were looking for me, they found me. And they really screw things up. And it was one thing when it was Phylakes, because there's a finite amount of them, and I'm sure there are in this as well, but they're not set to one region. That's the first thing. Because that, the lucky drunk or whatever his face was, that I found all the way back in Megaris or whatever it was called. Yeah, he found me. He came all the way over here and found me. Like I'm a Korok. So, oh, I didn't get the voice supplies. I didn't go through the right window, I guess. Yeah, I was minding my own business, and then suddenly, oh, lucky drunk, look out! And that's annoying. It's honestly worse than notoriety, because notoriety was it could be annoying, but I never sent bounty hunters after you. Oh, go, get down. So it's really annoying. Like, you're minding your own business, and then suddenly these strong guys appear to screw everything up. And like, sure, you could ignore them, but then you have to leave whatever you're doing to go do it later. That's not fun. You want to do it now. Instant gratification. Oh yeah, there's a reinforcements thing, and I should definitely disable that, because the last fort I tried to do, they called reinforcements, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm not waiting for everyone to forget where I am. That's another thing that's really annoying about this game, is that they take forever to stop looking for you. And I swear that was a problem in, like, I think it was Black Flag. Started, you know, had that. And then, like, Liberation's Rogue, perfectly fine. But in this game, they just look for you forever. And it's really annoying. Wait, did I did not burn the supplies, so I have to go back, because I keep forgetting you're gonna burn them. And I'm hoping that once I unlock the ability to level my stuff even higher, then I won't be as annoyed by tougher enemies. Like, I don't even think this guy's a bounty hunter. I think this guy's just... yeah, he's a pole march. And you could see... You saw when I aimed over his head, like, how little arrow damage I do to him, but... see if I can't... get him with a ledge assassination. Nope. I cannot. Okay, well, he's at least not what I keep calling a damage sponge. I know that's not a unique term, but I do feel like I'm overusing it. Like, I feel like someone's gonna come along and be like, you just call anything you don't like a damage sponge. And another annoying thing about the bounty hunter system, or the bounty system, I guess, is it causes villagers to fight you too, which makes the problem snowball. I had that happen earlier. I was doing there was a task near a city. It's like, oh, you gotta kill the leaders, empty the chests. It's like, oh, okay, I'll go over and do this. I messed up and got... actually, no, I didn't mess up. But I did get seen because the guy didn't die to my assassination. He still had half his health left. So I'm fighting him, and then the second guy comes over. And then I start building up a bounty, and then villagers start fighting. And then it starts to snowball, because then the villagers start to get mad that I'm killing villagers. And then they start fighting again. And it keeps building up your bounty. It's like, well, of course I'm going to have a high bounty if you're going to keep having random NPCs join in and die because they're here and they're in the way and I need them to die. It kind of just unfairly snowballs. And then, of course, while I was in the middle of that, 2 bounty hunters had to show up. I should come and check.
You'll regret that.
Will I? How hard is it to keep... how hard is it to get this mechanic to work, and then how hard is it to not break it every other game?
That whistling is driving me mad.
Then come do something about it, you idiot! Fine. Keep facing that way, and I'll come up behind you. That made no physical sense. Which is why I consider it the teleport attack. Because you do. You do just teleport. But it works. I do like this game's skill system. Even if maybe my other combat abilities aren't really that strong feeling right now. I know they can level up, and maybe the leveling up will make a difference. I think really I can just summarize my problem with stealth in this game as the AI sucks. I'm not really sure they should have been able to see that, but whatever, I'll let you have that. Yeah, like pathfinding, the AI... I don't know if it's a pathfinding problem. But they take forever to stop looking for you. And then sometimes they just flock together in a drove. You know, they just all move as one unit, like the delightful children from down the lane. Like I joked down one time. That was like the only good joke I made that night. And then the whistling is broken again. And... where you going? At least I'm starting to get kind of good at that. And sometimes the parry doesn't even work. I know I was just talking about AI, but like a general problem. Sometimes parrying doesn't work. Like sometimes their attacks are too fast. And I realize when they're red, I can't parry. And I keep trying it anyway, because I can't react fast enough. See, this guy's what I would call the damage sponge. This guy is taking way too many hits. Especially considering he's not the only guy of that rank here. Like, get over yourself. There are more people than you to kill here. Like, really, that's my problem with the combat in general, is it's not very responsive. I appreciate that they moved parrying to, like, its own button, basically, instead of having to hold shield and then press the shoulder button. Like, it works better than it did in Origins, but not by a whole lot. Because like I just said, sometimes, apparently one of the mercenaries is here. Great. Sometimes I just Sometimes I press the buttons and it doesn't counter. Because their animation is too fast or whatever. And then sometimes I just don't dodge. Even though I'm pressing the dodge button. Like, I would say the combat is better than Origins, but at the same time, it's not better by a whole lot, unfortunately. Yeah, like, apparently if you get enough bounty to have one of those little helmets, to get to one of those helmets on the meter, they just throw a guy at you. Even though they're not supposed to do that, they're supposed to have their own schedules. But they are bounty hunters, so it makes sense that they would come for you. He's got a dog. That was an easy dog. I like doing that. I think the first hit you do after they get stunned by a parry is always a critical. So I think it makes sense to do the bull rush. I'm not even over there anymore, dude. That was a ridiculous ground stab. I was very clearly not still there. There. Another one down. Or I guess you could say another one bites the dust. Alright, I got one more chest to find and then we're done. Finally. Excuse me. I've been doing this for 20 minutes. This fort is taking me 20 minutes. While trying to figure out how the freaking bounty hunt system worked, I found apparently the Spartan kick is one of the best moves for strong enemies. So I guess I'll be replacing the bull rush with that at some point. Although maybe I'll replace the smoke bombs, because they don't seem to be helping. I mean, like, they work, but they are not helpful because the enemies just continue to chase me anyway. Like, I can't get away fast enough. And honestly, if upgrading them is only going to give me, like, 1 extra second of stun... Oh, sorry, 2. Like, I don't know that 8 seconds is going to be that much better than 6. And I'm gonna assume that the level 3 is going to be 10 seconds. So why would I bother? Let me see. So Bull Rush, 250% warrior damage. Or the Sparta Kick. What? I guess they were saying that because of the knockback? But... I don't think that's better. Animal taming would be cool, I guess. I went with Archer Mastery because my abilities will now no longer consume normal arrows. So that's cool. I can spam those as much as I want, as long as I have the adrenaline for it. See, this stuns and deals 150% warrior damage. Like, that's better than the smoke bombs, I would assume. Okay, that's got the round portrait, so I think that's a permanent upgrade that I can just do whenever. I don't have to have adrenaline or anything. So I should have gotten that sooner, honestly. Hopefully that'll alleviate my problem of not being able to assassinate people. I still will have to be careful about the, oh, he's so sad, he's dead. I'll still have to be careful about using my assassination rush. But, I should be doing better now. I just haven't gotten to a blacksmith to get this engraved. I think I was gonna give it 2% assassination damage, because that's what this had. And, like, it's better in pretty much every way aside from that. And I could just easily get it engraved. Have the exact same buff on it. So, like, this sword's outdated by now. And leveling up I don't think is gonna help. Plus, it's expensive. I went to look. It's like 2,000 gold. I could probably upgrade the rest of my armor with that much gold. Plus, it also takes these materials, like, it takes resources as well, aside from gold. So I'd rather just save my materials for better things. I got the spear off, or trident off of a mercenary, I think. It's like, that's pretty good. I'm gonna wait to be able to put that on with the second slot. Which is why I've been keeping these as well. It's like, maybe I'll put them in the second slot. I don't know. Like, it's tricky, because on the one hand, it feels like I need more assassination damage. But at the same time, I know if I slack on my other stuff, I'm going to have a bad time, too. I'm going to have a worse time in open combat, and I'm going to have a harder time sniping people. It's funny how in Origins, wood was the thing I had the most of, by far. And it's lagging so far behind in Odyssey. Look at all these boots. Oh, this is 7% warrior damage. Oh. But this one's 7% assassination damage. You know what? For a total armor boost of 13. Then have, no, it just says 4% hunter damage, and I could put that on this. Yeah, it's two. Yeah, it's 2 levels. Okay, yeah. My new boots, sandals. They've got this compare button, but honestly, it's just way quicker to look at the numbers, to look at which numbers are going up and which numbers are going down. Like, this is going to make me lose 280 assassination damage. Get out of here. And this as well also. 23 warrior damage in exchange. And 6 armor. I don't really need that. But then I can put this on when I'm level 14, and that'll be better. Especially because it'll be additional damage with spears, so maybe I will put that pitchfork on. Oh yeah, cosmetic. Traveler boots. Those are pretty red. I have bronze boots? Yeah. Oh, I thought I changed cosmetics on this. Must have been the sword I was using before this. Because I had gotten... Which one of these was it? Yeah, I got a sword like this. But you can see it doesn't have a point. But you'll still do stabbing animations. And, like, yeah, you can still thrust with a sword like that. But I don't think it makes as much sense. You gotta have a tip. Okay. I'll nab that viewpoint that we're near before I run off, but... So this guy... I can see the details. and unveil them.
We rule with chaos and destroy those who oppose us.
Okay. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have marked because then I gotta find the viewpoint. I think overall, now that the game has gotten going, where you go up, why you going to the side and down a little? Now that the game has gotten going properly, and I have like skills and stuff, so I don't suck at combat. I am having a good time, but I still think it's not the best one. That's for sure. Honestly, I think I still like Origins better, even though this does have systems, like it does make improvements on some of the same systems. That I think Origins was just a smoother experience overall. I mean, I know this one's barely gotten started, but still, like I'm really not a fan of the bounty hunt system. It's intrusive. Like I'm out here trying to have a good time finding these question marks on my map, and kill people without being seen, and then suddenly some guys show up and they're like, "Hey, I heard you were having fun. Can't have that." Nope, nope, no. Get on the tree. Still not gonna let this game live down that one viewpoint that was just standing on some guy's house. Not even a big house, just a regular house. It would have been like if I went outside and stood on my roof, that would have been a viewpoint. It's like that's not how viewpoints work. They're supposed to be way higher than that, at least twice as high. You know, it's funny to think. Assassin's Creed games have kind of always been pretty scenic, haven't they? Like, when you hear Assassin's Creed, you probably don't think, yeah, pretty games. Very, very lovely environments. You know, you think stabbing guys. And then after Assassin's Creed 3 happened, shooting guys. Can't pass up the wood. But, like, really, they have all been really good looking. They've always really put effort into the visuals. Conquest Battle. I'm pretty sure I already did that for this region, just so I get rewards. This seems like a good spot to pull out my mount. You may have already seen it when I was managing my gear. It's the unicorn. I didn't know they actually had those. I successfully pre-ordered now. I got the unicorn. The joke is real. But I was hunting you to remove it, do this or that and the other thing. Who cares? Yeah, I love that I found the unicorn. Because I've made that joke so many times. Just pre-order now to get a unicorn. It's like, remember when Assassin's Creed 1 didn't have a crossbow because historical accuracy? Unicorn. And I was looking at some of the other mounts. I wanted to see if there actually was a pre-order bonus that was a unicorn, like a special unicorn maybe. Or like you get a unicorn for free, because I had to buy this at the blacksmith. Nope. But I did see that there are alicorns. Or actually, there was a special alicorn they added for the anniversary of the game. And there's Pegasi. think that was a critical assassination. I will confirm you're dead now. Yes, indeed, you're dead.
You and your creepy mask.
I was expecting a little bit more pomp and circumstance. Oh, she's so sad. She's dead. And now I have more info on this person? Okay, not... I was expecting it to be like a chain, you know? Like, I kill this person, and I find out about this person, then kill them, then find out about this person. I like to think that means I only have to kill these people then. Because this is counted as part of the Odyssey. So I assume it's part of the main story. I have to kill all the cultists to get the, you know, to properly beat the game. But maybe I really only have to kill these people. Maybe I even only have to kill Deimos. And the story, if I keep following the main story, maybe it'll lead me to him. Losing a lot of health for that. Health restored on death? Oh, wait, I think I need all 5 pieces for that. Oh. I can't scrap it. Well, that's good. I wonder if I could sell it, though. I wonder if it's something you just can't get rid of. But that's cool. It's equip set rather than scrap. So if I did find all the other pieces, I could quickly put them all on. What was I saying before I killed the cultist? I'm sure I'll remember. I know I was talking about unicorns. It's like, yeah, there's at least one unicorn. I think there were a couple of Pegasi. Yeah, let's get back on the main quest. And there was even an alicorn that they added for the anniversary. Oh, I'm in a different region now. That's why I was like, oh, the quest available. The hunt. I'll level you. Oh, yeah. That's the guy. The guy. The only guy on tier 1. He's apparently the legend. Also, I didn't realize that clearing these tiers gets you a perk. So I think right now, yeah. So since I'm on tier 8, I have half price at the blacksmiths. So that's pretty neat. That's why. Oh. Did I kill that guy? Wait a minute. They're undiscovered now. So there's a new tier 9. So they are infinite. Okay, let me finish my other train of thought before I get on this. Apparently, so I did see the unicorn before in the shop, and it was 8,000 gold. And I was like, oh, I can't afford it. But I found it, and then I took a picture of it. I was going to show that on screen, you know, on stream. Be like, look, that's the unicorn. I could get it if I pre-order. Where's the freaking quest leading me to? Where's the... I hate these main quest markers. They suck. Okay, so I am supposed to be in this region. It's 13 to 14. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm safe to travel around here then. So I saw it before, and it was like 8,000. So I was like, oh, I'll take a picture and I'll show it later. And I'll make my joke. And then I guess apparently I killed enough bounty hunters to make my way onto the next tier, and I got that Oh! Got that bonus. You know, the discount. So next time I was at the blacksmith, I was able to afford it. I just thought it was a different unicorn. That it just happened to be cheaper. But okay, so I really don't like the bounty system. And another thing I was thinking about off screen was that the Phylakes, and I realize now I was on this topic before, and I trailed off. I got distracted. The Phylakes were like, it was like one guy per region. Or, you know, maybe not one per region, but there was a set amount. There were 11. So at most, you could encounter 2 at once. Like, if you're really unlucky, 2 of them would cross your path at the same time. But this game, and this is one of those things that I think is only the way it is because of the corporate culture at Ubisoft nowadays. You know, the idea that they want you to keep playing the same game forever. Because they are infinite. They don't stop in this game. They'll just keep throwing bounty hunters at you. And sure, I guess it's fair to keep the bounty hunter system relevant, to keep introducing new guys. But there's so many tiers to go through that do they really need to refresh the tiers I've already beaten to keep the bounty system relevant? Can't they just keep throwing the same guys at, or you know, the guys who already existed but are higher level, that are more relevant now because I am on their level, that I'm close to their level? Like, I swear, if I find if I fight a bounty hunter that was lower level than me again, like that level 10 guy, I'll let him slide, because he is on the same tier as me, I think. If I find a guy who's like level 5 again, I'm gonna be mad, because they don't need to keep throwing bounty hunters at you. It's enough to do already. It's plenty enough. I should be on my unicorn. This is a flat plane. I don't have to worry about falling.
Let's ride.
Yeah, unicorn! I don't even like unicorns that much. I just like the joke. Pareto now to get a unicorn. Historical accuracy? Never heard of it. Yeah, the bounty hunter system, I swear, it's only the way it is because some guy and the higher-ups of Ubisoft was like, oh, well, we don't want people to stop playing the game. We don't want them to play other games. We want them to just keep playing this one game forever. So how about we make this bounty hunter system, and then we just have these guys keep appearing. It's like, no, the Phylake system was fine. You kill one guy, he's dead forever, and then you have the other guys to get, and you could very feasibly kill all of them as, you know, one of the many things that there is to do, and one of the many excuses there is to explore. See, that's the difference I don't think they realize. It's not that people want to play games forever. It's that people want to find things when they explore.
They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
Well, I don't have any blood yet.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries. Before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts. But to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Am I about to get magical powers from my magical spear? Although, to be fair, I wasn't questioning the triangle. I wasn't questioning the magic memory triangle. So I don't know why I'm questioning the spear. Like, if the spear does anything other than stab people, it's probably an artifact. Which is par for the course. Is armor made out of paper? I don't think those arrows should be going through his armor. I don't think arrows should be doing that.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I'd convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
Okay, let's go.
Spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand? I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension, and all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share an history.
Like in Pinor.
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos, that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
Control the Oracle! Impossible! Apollo would not allow that.
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Hermes! The Oracle lost to corruption, and now this cult? Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated.
Tell me about it.
But don't you worry. This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies. and one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus, we'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens!
First,
I don't know why it took me out of travel speed.
To Andros, then. We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing in the war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the
My
supplies?
bosses taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
Don't know why I'm suddenly forgetting how to control the ship in combat.
Hang on to something! Ready your bow!
Yeah, so what was I saying? I was being mad about the idea of playing this game forever. Like, yeah, I don't think the bounty hunter system needs to be infinite. People like to be done with things. Wait, can I charge that? Like, people don't play these games to be playing them forever. They don't play them because they take so long to do. They play them because they like exploring. Like, I'm sure if you ask anyone what their least favorite part of Black Flag is, it's the Animus fragments. It's running around picking up seemingly meaningless collectibles for 100%. And that's why I think the Phylake system was better, was because there were less of them. Well, okay, not specifically because there were less of them, but because they end. It's easy to see where the end is. They're not infinite. So it's just one more, they're basically one more collectible. But instead of running to a specific location and picking up a random item to tick off some box, it's a guy to fight. It's an enemy to have. It's a rival, which I did end up having. I had the, what was it, the Stone Fist? Whatever, or Ptolemy's Fist, whatever his name is. There was a guy who killed me, and I was like, okay, well, I'll come back later and kill him. And then I did. I was like, that's fine. But they don't need to be infinite. If anything, they need to be less, and Ubisoft really needs to learn to do more with less. Because that is like people's biggest complaints with their games, is that there are so many meaningless collectibles. And towers. People don't like the towers either. I think the towers idea is fine. I say that as an Assassin's Creed fan who has absolute zero issue with getting to a new area and climbing viewpoints to fill in my map. What did that say about boarding? I thought you don't board in this game. Okay, they just can't let Black Flag go, apparently. At least I don't have to also disable their flag and blow up their black powder storage. Go up. Up there. Oh, I guess they probably want me to beat these guys and recruit them. They want me to recruit these named guys. Well, joke's on you. I don't care enough about the ship combat to want to. Plus, my slots are full anyway. And now he's probably gonna drown. Yeah, we win! We got materials! I think the idea is supposed to be you get more materials if you board them, but I don't know if that's still the case. Alright, Crowman, come back on this side. Oh, wait. I didn't realize they had chests, too. Oh, no, this sank. Did I? Oh, I missed my chance. That was a cool jump. Oh, well.
We need help up here! Come on!
Oops, I didn't mean to sink it. I thought it wasn't dead yet. I still got 21 olive wood. That's good enough for me. We're on fire. Oh, no. Except we're out of combat now, so my health regenerates, so I care. But, no, put that back down.
The Bay of Marathon is
Marathon. You know?
the battle where a handful of Athenians pushed back the first Persian invasion. The great Themistocles. King Darius of Persia.
I'm not sure.
A site where the great Theseus slayed the vicious creature.
I was wondering if that made me go faster in travel speed.
You're both hopeless.
What, you want to go? You want to fight? Huh? You want to sink? Is that what you want? You want to learn the concept of Davy Jones' locker, which is something you probably don't know about. You're probably thinking of being sent down to Hades or something. The sail does extra damage. So I think I had fire bombs. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, you like fire arrows? Well, what if I sent them back at you? Like Kirby, right back at you. Okay, we're dying. We're dying. We're dead. I didn't even get a chance to board because the other guy rammed me. I rammed one guy and then I got rammed behind. Or on the side. Double ramming. Okay, so I guess I do need to make my ship stronger. It's ironic. I remember that one of these loading screens actually taught me something new that I didn't know. I forgot what the tip was.
Ready when you are, Commander.
Got new shoes. Okay, let's upgrade. Oh yeah, that is. There's armor. Ship armor. They're so expensive, though. Very expensive upgrades. Like, why does it have to also cost 1,400 gold? I don't have a plethora of gold right now. Or drachmae, or whatever they're called. Why is that one blue? Why is that the only one that's blue? Didn't I just upgrade the hull?
Be praised. She's in ramming shape now, like a feast in the ocean.
Okay, cool. Just kill bandits. Complete caves. Anyway, back to figuring out the magic behind the spear or something. I forgot why we're coming over here.
Get the oars ready! We've got a fight coming! Ready for impact!
How was that not the fire?
Archers!
Why can't I do fire arrows? What is it? What was it? Limited ammo? That didn't respawn after I died?
Everybody brace! Release! Archers to the front!
Oh, the ship has its own adrenaline.
Ready! Ready arrows! Back to your marks! Archers! We need you! Ready!
Where's the way out these benches?
Brace yourselves for impact!
The ship is holding together, but we need to stay out of range.
Get ready to board! Follow me!
What are they all named? Jeez. That was right there. Man, my crew's actually good. They can actually fight for themselves, unlike your crew in all the pirate games, which just they suck. They're just awful. Always in need of your help. They cannot do anything on their own. They can't even tie their own shoes. Oh, you fall off the side. I'm not gonna forget these chests this time.
Speed up!
Oh, and I get the loot from them sinking. How much money did that give me? Basically nothing. Great. Would have been nice if it at least put me close to getting an upgrade.
Ready the oars! Everyone, brace! Ready arrows!
What? How did I miss? Oh good, they're telling me how to put up a torch while I'm out at sea. I'm sure that will be useful.
Get ready! Go! Orders with me! Let's bring them down!
Of course. Straight into the sea, just like Edward. This one only has one chest. Get up over the side.
Alaka! They are headed right for us! I need
Come on, sink so I can get bonus loot. Ow! So that's what he meant by hitting my force.
We need to move before they hit us!
Are they ramming again? They're ramming again.
We've taken some damage!
Archers! Ready yourselves!
They're coming right at us!
They're ramming again?
Loading!
More speed!
How about I ram you? See how you like it. Taste your own medicine.
We've taken this much damage!
Spears now!
Watch out!
I keep pressing this button thinking it's the bow button. It is not the bow button.
We need to get away from them, Commander!
Hit them with your spears! Throw your spears!
Another hit and we are done for!
Everyone, brace yourselves!
Commander, they are trying to ram us!
Shoot!
Get back to your marks!
Make them burn!
I hate the sea. I don't want to pour thousands and thousands of gold into the freaking ship. Got enough problems on land.
Forward! Oars in! Full sail!
Don't care. Not fighting you this time.
Everyone to battle!
Leave me alone. Yeah, that button doesn't work at sea, game. I don't know why you're telling me that. Did I just get experience for running away?
Cassandra,
Go on.
the spear. How did you find it?
My mother told me that the Spartan army brought it back from the Battle of Thermopylae.
Why bring it back to Rome?
Leonidas was her father.
Incredible. And it gives you visions. Perhaps
Gave you visions.
show your power.
There's more. It helps me in battle.
What do you mean?
Can't really describe it. It's like I know what my opponent's next move will be just before it happens.
Bayek didn't need justification for his counterattack ability.
We are approaching the island of Andros, Cassandra.
Yes, here we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is indeed.
We're still talking about ancient civilizations in 400 BCE. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, like, I get it. The Isu, canonically, there is a civilization older than humans in Assassin's Creed. But they don't know that. Oh, shut up, boar. See, I'm pressing counter, and I got hit by the boars twice. Not another one. This is really freaking annoying. Don't know why I can't loot when I'm locked on.
Here it is.
Wow, the golden question mark? I never would have guessed. Good thing the game had me call Icarus for that.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before.
Excuse me while I loot 8 drachmae from nearby sacks. Much more exciting than a giant door.
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonida's spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share in his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
Then maybe we should move forward now.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods, who built all this?
Ancient Forge. Please be the thing that lets me upgrade things to level 2.
How does a place like this exist?
The Isu, that's who and how and what and when, probably.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
That's the fun thing about the idea of there having been an advanced ancient civilization, is that
Something's glowing over there.
the idea that ancient myths actually come from a misunderstanding of advanced technology, that, you know, certain... I don't know, I can't really think of any good examples, but, you know, the idea that someone sees a television and is like, oh, it's moving pictures. But, like, we know, because we know the technology, that it's a TV. But the kind of legends that would spawn from having a piece of technology like that in the past, what no one can possibly conceive the idea. Or like the Shroud, like, we recognize that it's a piece of Isu technology. Sure, a piece of technology that really shouldn't be able to exist, as, you know, by the laws of physics that we know them. Just the way that matter works, you can't heal all wounds with a blanket. But let's say advanced technology gets to that point. You bring that back to the past, people are just going to think of it as a magic shroud. Not a shroud that, through advanced technology, heals you. Oh, we're getting pulled out of the Animus.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
Okay.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
Layla's the head of an assassin cell. I don't think she's good enough to be one, to be honest.
What? What?
The camera does not stay on the rabbit long enough for that to be anything other than
What?
insanely comical, which is sure they meant for the blah to be funny, but not because the shot won't linger on the rabbit. Like, you expect the shot to, you know, zoom in, and then she's like, oh, a rabbit, and then go blah. Or at the very least give you time to recognize, like, oh, that's a rabbit, oh, interesting. And then have her go blah. And then, you know, maybe linger a little bit longer. But
What?
it's like coming up to something you can't interact with in a game, and they're like, don't know what this is. And then it just, you know, it just carries on. It's like for some reason it reminds me of trying to open a door in Luigi's Mansion when you don't have the key. And it zooms in on the doorknobs, like, and then it just goes back to third person over, well, you know, the like the dollhouse style camera, basically. Okay, I'm going to bed.
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou.
Go to bed.
Too bad we had to leave before we could drink some more caribou. Looks third echelon. Or is it fourth?
Also, I think having a rabbit that's a reference that makes a lot more sense for Ubisoft to make, because they do own rabbits. But all that Final Fantasy stuff that was in the last game, still have no idea. I have absolutely no clue. No. Where am I? Just stretch her legs.
What?
It sounds more like she's going, huh?
I wonder if the Fry twins would still recognize London. A rooftop's still a rooftop.
I mean, you still recognize London. Well, okay, first of all, she wasn't in Syndicate. But
Eagles are fine and all, but a pet monkey would be even cooler.
if you say so. Do I have to talk before I can... Or can I get... Do I not have to go to bed?
Are you sure you want to go back into the Animus right now? I get the impression you'll be there a long time.
Yeah, there's nothing to do here except look at things and have Layla say something about them.
Yes, I'm ready to go back to Cassandra.
All right. I'll be watching your back.
What? Yeah, like I was saying, I realized that, wait, recognize London, like, I don't think Layla's been to London, so no, I don't think she would recognize London in the past, but that was the point I was trying to make, was like, if you from current day can use the Animus or, you know, like me, play Assassin's Creed and look at London in the game and recognize it as London, don't you think, like, you know, the time doesn't really... I guess the idea is because they're more familiar with London, because, you know, they're actually there, that they know the streets, which are probably long since changed. Or maybe not, I don't know, I guess roadways are kind of a... I want to say one of those things that doesn't really change that much when you improve a city. Unless you really need to erase a road so you can make a building bigger or something, I don't know. Alright, I concede. Layla has a point. London has changed a lot. The Fry twins probably would not recognize it. They wouldn't know their way around. They wouldn't realize they're still in London, probably.
Spear is stronger now. The cult won't stand a chance.
What does it mean? Upgrade the spirit later nights here at the forge. These artifact fragments upgrading to increase your adrenaline and unlocks more powerful abilities. Collect artifact fragments Defeated members of the cult. Review the quest menu to track more spear upgrades. Oh, over here. 6% health gain per adrenaline spent. Interesting. And now we have 5 segments instead of 4. Maximum ability rank 2. So now we can upgrade things once. Cool. Good. I probably should have taken a break when I was out of the Animus, but I wanted to know what upgrading the Smear did. Which is, it's good. Upgrading Spear is good. But not Sword. Sword bad. Helmet. No. Okay, so I have 2 artifact fragments. How much does another upgrade cost? I'm gonna look at that before I go on break. If it'll let me. Was it here? Maybe I have to go to a different spot?
This imprint is shaped like the sword Deimos had at the cultist meeting. Was it forged in this place?
He had a sword. I don't even remember that. Do you think the sword Deimos uses is the same sword from Unity? Okay, I guess it's not gonna let me check on upgrades while we're still doing this quest. I have to end the quest and then come back, so we'll do that then. I was gonna look at a thing. It's like, no, I can go on break and then look at the thing. So it's break time. I have to be level 15 to get this? Come on. That was the thing I wanted to check. It's like I already knew it had a level requirement, but still, like 15? Is it really that strong out of ability to have 2 weapon slots?
Well, Herodotus will be happy. It's clear someone was here far before we were. Did Leonidas know this place existed?
Time to talk! You're not hard to track.
Did you come alone? Are you all right? Alexios!
You didn't give him time to answer your first question.
Come on, little brother. You have to tell me everything. What's happened to you?
I don't have to tell you anything. I don't know you.
Well, I know you. It doesn't matter. There's more important things to argue about.
You're right. Like that stunt you pulled with the artifact. It got my attention, if that's what you wanted.
What? The artifact showed the truth. We're family. And we made it out of Sparta alive.
Yes, it did show the truth. It confirmed what I always knew. You threw me off a fucking mountain.
I didn't throw you.
If that's what you think, Alexios, you must have hit your head on the way down.
I've heard this story, and not from a liar like you. And never call me Alexios.
Right. Deimos. Now him, I don't know.
He's a demigod, worshipped and feared by the cult and all the Greek world.
Sounds like a fantasy to me. Did the cult cook that story up too?
I'd watch your fucking mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
You didn't when you had the chance before, and I bet you won't now. This is stupid. We need to find our mother.
I'm not interested in reunion. I just want to know what you think you're doing.
Same thing as your cult. Looking for Myrrine, our mother.
They don't need her.
Your cultists think differently. She's their next target.
If they ever pursued her, it would be to kill her. But if you don't know where she is, that means she abandoned you too. How sad.
Even if we were abandoned, we survived. We can go back to the way things were if we can find her.
The cult has no interest in sentimentality or family. Its only aim is control.
I'm not gonna tell him. I'm not gonna lie.
If it's true they're after us, tell them they'll never find Nikolaos. He's off the map. Trust me, I've searched myself.
Never mind, I just lied.
The other long-lost child of Nikolaos. And I can find him. And when I do, he'll wish he was thrown off that mountain.
I don't care what you think. I'll find Myrrine. Do the right thing. Come with me.
What?
We could find her. Together. You could help me.
Oh, you think friendship is the answer? Running around like lost children looking for dear mater. You're so weak.
It's responsibility, not weakness. I won't abandon the whole family just for spite.
Responsibility? Get off your high horse. The cult has a plan, and it won't be interrupted by the likes of you.
I'm going after the cult, you know.
You've seen our numbers. You've seen what I can do. And you still think you stand a chance?
Try me.
So having guts runs in the family, does it? You claim we have the same blood. So let's see what you can do.
Nah.
Take the challenge. Malaka. Herodotus won't believe this. I have to tell him what happened.
Oh, good. That bear is still there. I was worried. But now I can stop worrying because the bear is there. Good. Because if there's anything I loved about Skyrim is running into bears every 2 feet. I mean, maybe not everywhere in Skyrim, but, you know, some areas. Actually, that wasn't my favorite part. My favorite part about the bears was how loud they were. Because that was awesome.
Well, was the legend true? Was it magnificent? What happened to you? And your spear?
Slow down, Herodotus. My spear's stronger now. I can feel it. You were right. There was some kind of artifact there. It showed me a vision. Of me and my mother.
So, the ancient
The door?
civilization is real. Cassandra, you have no idea the power you possess. All harnessed in Leonidas' spear.
That's not everything. Deimos followed me here. The cult's already moving, he told me himself. They're going after us. My family, Pericles.
Why would he tell you? Unless it was a trap.
It doesn't matter. We have to get to Athens to warn Pericles. And we need to find my mother before they do.
Then, we go to the Pnyx. If Pericles is anywhere, he's there.
What do you mean an artifact gave me a vision? The door gave you the vision. Okay, what do we got? I can go to Athens, or I can collect one more fragment and upgrade the spear again. Okay, cool. At least now there's incentive to track down the cultists. Why do whales keep jumping out of the water? I'm pretty sure there's no harpooning. Level too low. What ships?
Treacherous around Chaos. We should be careful.
What? Charybdis and Scylla await at the bottom of the sea, I suppose.
No! Pirates! A lot of them!
Ha! Only pirates?
Does my crew only know the one shanty?
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
I'm ready now.
Come on.
Well, apparently my unicorn can run on water. Land of democracy. I wonder what level I'm supposed to be for this area. 15. Great. And look who followed me. Mr. Invincible. I really gotta get around to watching Season 2 of Invincible. Not even sure if it's finished yet. It's probably finished by now, because I've been slacking on watching it for so long.
Athens. Let's see what this city has in store for me.
Should probably visit a blacksmith while I'm here in town. Sure, there's one around here somewhere. I guess I have to hit a viewpoint before I can find him, huh? Oh, there's one over there. The other side of the frickin' mountain. There's one there. But not one in any vicinity near where I realized, hey, I should probably visit a blacksmith. What's this over here? I should probably go do this. Get some extra experience. And inevitably bounty, because there are people around. Civilians. I'd like to think my odds of doing this better than the last gymnasium I was at should be better now that I've got a critical assassinate. And hey, wait. I can upgrade that too. 250%. Ah, that's a small upgrade. I was hoping it would be like an extra 100% for every level. Sadly not. Wait, this isn't a gymnasium?
I need to stay hidden.
I feel like I've been slacking on viewpoints, and I just remembered I really shouldn't be because that upgrades Icaros's perception. Man, remember when birds meant there was hay below you? You don't seem to have hay anymore. Man, everyone's so sad around here.
See what that was. Grant me wisdom, Athena.
Yeah, there we go. Because it seems like whenever I can't assassinate someone, unless they're, you know, a bounty hunter, that it's always like if I had double damage, it would be enough to kill them. So critical assassinate works out perfectly for me.
I heard something.
What, is lure only allowed to lure one person at a time? Because I'm pretty sure the other guy heard. It looked like he reacted, but he didn't come. Oh yeah, now he's gonna come over. Yeah, good. Come this way. Nope. Well, even critical assassinate wasn't enough. Yeah, being able to see her opponent's next move before they make it is justification for... Well, okay, that was... I didn't realize I could parry arrows. Like that parry right there, that's not very impressive. That's not her moving like she can see her opponent's move before they make it. Or know their move before they even make it. Like, that just feels like normal swordplay that all the assassins have been able to do. Like Bayek. He didn't have some mystical justification for it. Oh, hey, did I not get bounty for that? Did I do good? I didn't get bounty. Good. Made a big literally a bloody mess. But it's not my problem. Okay, let me get that viewpoint before I forget about it. I mean, not gonna forget, but I really shouldn't ignore it. Well, I want that perception. I kind of feel like getting more perception on Senu meant more, it was more noticeable faster. But maybe I just got more viewpoints quicker in Origins. Wait, is that cave? What does it matter that it's stealing when I'm down here where there were no people? Like, stealing only matters with... Oh, here's a road. I found the 7,000 steps. Stealing only matters when there's someone who sees you, because it only affects the bounty hunter system. It's basically just notoriety. Was it an Athena statue? It's funny to see this giant statue, and then like, yeah, and here's Ares, probably.
The famous Acropolis. Testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
Keep going. Keep going. See, why can you climb this, but not higher? There. Keep going. It's still really funny to me how similar this game is to Immortals. It's like Immortals Phoenix Rising, but with some Black Flag mixed in. Because if there's anything people thought when they played Immortals was, man, I wish this was Assassin's Creed Black Flag instead. Can't hide in the hay anymore. Is this even an Assassin's Creed if you can't hide in the hay? I posit that no, it is not. Where's that blacksmith? That was on the other side of this, which I am now on, so I should be able to find him. I just did a viewpoint too, so all the icons should be there. I'll step over there first. Or that's the one I was seeing from the other side, probably. Yeah, right now I'm not really sure how to feel about the fact that there's still one more of these games to go before we get to the newest game. And the latest release, and therefore the last mainline Assassin's Creed for now, until Red comes out. Because I, would not be opposed to one more of these games if they can improve the things that didn't go quite as good in this game. But I'm not sure how much faith I have for them to make those improvements. Because I have my issues with this game, So it's not a straight upgrade from Origins, even though it does have some aspects I think are better. Oh, that's the wrong menu. I mean, engrave. So I said I wanted assassin damage. Oh good, my assassin damage engrave upgraded. Now it's 4% assassin damage, which is pretty noticeable. And it apparently does not automatically update. But thankfully, I don't know if I've pointed this out before, if you've already engraved something, you can change the engrave for just gold cost. You don't have to spend the resources again. Very nice. Did my warrior damage upgrade at all? Poison, fire, animal damage, critical damage, all damage. I don't know, I almost feel like 1% all damage is going to go further than 2% warrior damage. Okay, I'll engrave it and then let's see what, see if maybe warrior damage is in the menu again. Yeah, 2% warrior damage. So not upgraded yet. That's fine. Excuse me. Put hunter damage on this. What if that perk is upgraded yet? I was wondering if maybe if flashing meant like I could upgrade it if I clicked it. No, that's not what that means. I feel like my 6% total armor bonus changed. I thought I saw something with 8%. Oh, 12%. There it is. It's on the Belt of Ares. Well, I sure do love my assassin damage. So really, when in doubt, go for assassin damage. Or I could apparently get 4% movement speed while crouching. Which of all the engrave effects, this one in particular reminds me of Dishonored. Because it, for one thing, I'm pretty sure there is an effect in that game that boosts your sneaking speed specifically. But also the bone charms and basically the engraving that is in Dishonored, that sort of upgrade system is also very incremental. So it probably was 4% movement speed. I'll just go hunter damage. Let me just double check all this stuff. Oh, okay. So if you can upgrade a thing, then it'll be in the list again. More or less. I mean, it's technically not again, because again would be another 2% damage, but the same effect of boosting assassin damage was there twice, so it meant, yes, it will show up in the list if I can make it better. Can I sell my legendary stuff? No. So I'm just stuck with it, even the stuff I don't want to use. Fair enough, I guess. At least I don't have to worry about deciding whether or not it'd be worth hanging on to, because the game has decided for me, yes, it's worth hanging on to. You better hang on to it. Okay, game. I'll hang on to it. Good day to you. Well, I like to think I just made myself a lot stronger, which is a good feeling. It is a good feeling walking away from the upgrade thing and feeling like you just got upgraded. Which is my problem with the bone charms and Dishonored. It's like sometimes you get one, it's like, that's not an upgrade. That's stupid. That's barely anything. And honestly, I hate that. Like, I know people like making numbers bigger and then eventually stacking effects so that... Oh, what did I...
They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Prison? Here? Like, I know people like building towards that kind of stuff. And, you know, I kind of like it too. But I don't like when it's like, oh, here's a 2% boost to a thing you do. It's like, oh, well, that's not noticeable. But then, oh, eventually, if you stack it, you can get 8%. Whoa! It's like, who cares? I like stuff I can notice immediately. And that's really the problem with incremental upgrades, is you don't notice them until you suddenly don't have them. You know, like getting a small damage boost, or not damage, speed boost, movement speed boost in like Breath of the Wild. You might not notice a level 1 boost at all, but then it wears off and it's like, oh, well, I definitely feel slower now. Oh, can I critical drop assassinate? Yeah, okay, good. I was worried there for a moment. But the question is, can I critical rush assassinate? Probably not. I think enemies take damage when they get knocked into walls, which is kind of funny. Imagine dying because someone pushed you into a wall. Not even hard, just in general, they pushed you into a wall. Like, the stagger you took from being slashed with a sword made you stumble into a wall, and then that stumble is why you died. Did you just spread shot at me? Oops, I got bounty. I'm a murderer. Now about to come over to whatever this is across the street. I'll take that chest too. Because why not? I'm right here. Yeah, whatever. See, like my adrenaline bar, having 5 segments, that's a pretty nice upgrade. Because that's one more time I can use an ability before I fully run out of adrenaline. As opposed to if it were like, oh, you get 5% more adrenaline. It's like, okay, whatever. Oh, but if I get that bonus 4 more times, I'll have 20%. Which, granted, that sounds like a nice upgrade. But in terms of adrenaline, no, that still sounds like nothing. Because it'd still just be 1/5 of the necessary adrenaline to use a skill. It would mean nothing. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really mean nothing, of course, because, you know, 20% is more. It's more than nothing, but it's more than nothing by 20%. But it doesn't mean a whole lot, because it would only mean, oh, you use 4 skills, and now you're 20% to the way of having 1 more use when your bar is empty.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens.
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them.
The dialogue just fell out of sync. Teen is tomato.
A good crop. Shame the Spartans.
I don't think fresh tomatoes splat on people like that. I think it's only rotten tomatoes.
The Parthenon But at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead?
We must not become divided!
We are divided, and the Spartans are winning. Act, Pericles, or I will.
Politics, yay.
Okay. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
I did it. I hurried to him.
Stay back. She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
I think you did a great job.
It's so easy to forget the good someone has done when times become hard.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra, this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it that you want?
I'm looking for a woman who's very important to me. Herodotus said a symposium could be useful for gaining information.
He would be correct. I can get you in, although I can't promise the information you seek will be found.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediochos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There's an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
I'm wrangling ostriches now? Great.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation, but the promise of one is just as good. Although I'm sure he'll still ask Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
I just noticed these bracelets are fuzzy. I don't know how I feel about that. So what, do I have 3 quests again? Yeah. Well, okay, definitely saving that for later, when the number is not red. This one's closer. I don't know that that's worth hanging on to. It's probably by the time I'm level 16, I'll have found something that has these effects still on it. Or I could just keep that bow and save up money to upgrade the bow to be level 16. Look at all these shoes I can't put on. Like I know these were the ones I already had, but I'm still Trying to remember why I still have them. I still don't really want to get rid of the health boost. Show nearby quest. I already have the quest active, don't I? Wait, I thought that was a gap. Get out of the way, door. Okay, I can't break doors anymore. Even the ones that look like you should be able to break them. But I can still climb through open windows. Provided there is an open window. You know what they say, when God closes a door, he opens the window. But then the question is, did he close the door? I mean, that door was closed, but that doesn't mean God did it. Someone else could have closed the door. And they're not obligated to open a window.
Stop. I can't let you go any further.
Wait, is this the part where I say this is obviously a shakedown, and then you're like, all right, keep your voice down?
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
Listen, I'm working for Pericles. He wants me to see Phidias.
Well, I'm working for the people of Athens, and they want Phidias dead. Now back off, or you're dead too.
Okay.
I tried to be nice. I really did.
I'm not paying you squat. Need that money for ship upgrades. Because they just had to bring the ship back. And somehow it's not even as fun as it was in the last game. It's one of those things that this game doesn't do better than Origins. Which is annoying. Because that's the one thing I want to be better. Okay, knock it off. Go away. I will kill you. You're not gonna win this fight. Because there really wasn't an open window. Jump across. Okay. Climb? Climb. Good. Good.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Pah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka.
It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's go.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities? I want them.
Yes, yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't think you could attack one of us and get away with it, did you? Come on and fight!
I mean, I did think that challenging that one guard was going to make 2 more pop up immediately, which did not happen. But more guards did show up. Never mind, just the one. Cool. Gotta love how he almost got killed by critical assassination, but just barely didn't. I should call my unicorn. Yeah! I just realized there's a Borderlands reference I could be making. I will not be making it, because that feels too obvious, now that I've thought of it. My unicorn is just the unicorn. It doesn't have a name. Actually, it's Phobos, technically. Because it's a skin for Phobos, but... I just let the game die. But I think Phobos is supposed to be that one horse. And not literally all the horses that you can acquire in this game. Because this is clearly not the same horse that I named Phobos back when I was borrowing the horse.
Let's hope no one
Oh wait, are we in? Did it say Agora? Oh man, I'm agoraphobic. No road to follow, great. I gotta get out of here, I'm so phobic of Agora. There we go. Port of Piraeus. Piraeus?
So many boats.
He won't be born for another like 1,000 years.
There must be enough food here to feed Kefalonia for a year.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Alright, let's go.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Seriphos while we still can.
To your positions!
Commander at the helm!
Lycan's giving me the meditate tutorial. When I'm on the ship.
Are you sure
And I've
this is
already
a good idea,
meditated.
Commander? This is a dangerous area.
Does the sea have levels? Does it do the same thing the world does? Or can I just assume that being around... Oh, hey. Wasn't expecting us to have gone around like that. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to assume that whatever this is connected to will have the same level as the land.
I never thought if Athens were good.
I've left places I've called home.
Sure be nice to have the telescope. Guess those haven't been invented yet. Yeah, so I can at least scope the ships that are ahead, so I know whether or not I need to avoid them. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Icaros works too.
They're gearing up to ram us!
Nice try.
Malaka! They are going to ram us!
But I can try.
Keep up the speed!
I guess since I have my armor in a pretty decent condition, it's not making the sail go up. That any gold I get from doing... Stop! From doing open world stuff between streams, should just put that the gold into the ship because I'm clearly gonna need it. Oh, I just noticed I can also scope what loot they have, too. Oop. I thought I wasn't going to go back into travel speed. And instead, I'd made myself come out of travel speed.
Do you see that volcano? It's pretty hard to
No?
miss. Some say there is an entrance to the underworld at the bottom. That's the spirit. A flame Arcadian, I heard.
And what happened to him?
The heat of the flames turned him to ashes before he made it halfway down.
I guess some mysteries are best left unexplored.
This is a nice ship.
I don't see a volcano.
Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be an accurate word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Yeah, it's freeing your dinner from your stomach.
Your stomach turning as much as mine is.
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifus before long.
Hey, look, there it is. We've reached it. And it has not been long.
You're quiet tonight, Barnabas.
Sorry. Years ago.
Sorry, were you saying something? I got a guy to deliver to a place.
It's
Literally being
good to see
welcomed
you
with open
alive and
arms.
well,
Nice.
Phidias. And you, Theras. As you can see,
yes,
I didn't
the
get here
kind
alone.
and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
How did his letter get here before we did?
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
You know, normally a quest like this I feel like would involve actually escorting him here. Having there be battles on the way. Oh good, I'm level 14 now. And I'm not complaining that I didn't have to escort him along a set path and then every now and then it's like, oh no, we're being ambushed. But they sure are acting like I did a lot more for him than I actually did. Because I didn't even have to kill that first guard. And if I didn't kill that first guard, I wouldn't have killed the second guy. So I could have done that without killing anyone, without getting into any fights. It didn't involve protecting him at all. Really, I had to protect myself from not wanting to pay the guy. What's around here? Might as well get some stuff on him here. Run around, get some question marks. As much as I got bored doing that in... Oh. Bored of doing that in Origins, I'm gonna have to do it for this game, I think. But I'd rather do it... Try to get it preemptively rather than wait till I get walled. Because I'm sure some sea battle is gonna wall me. Look at this doofus coming at me with a broom. What are you, some Tears of the Kingdom NPC? Okay, let me try that again. This time without getting attacked by an NPC. I mean, they're all NPCs, but you know, a set-dressing character. Like a nice convenient V in the fence for me. Oh, he's asleep. It's war supplies. There's dogs. Dog, 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 dog. Now you're just repeating the word dog. Oh, it's just telling me his enemy type. It's like, what? There's a bounty hunter? How did that not kill you? You know, I can't help but notice that this game doesn't have the drop attack option like Origins did. Kill you too. Like it doesn't have the option to like drop assassinate, but in open combat. Okay, yeah, that's definitely doing more damage while he's staggered. It's unfortunately not double damage like I would have assumed a critical hit would be, but I'll take what I can get. 19 drachma, 2 gems, 10 metal. I took what I got. Why would you go that way? I'm trying to get inside. I still kind of I do miss how Origins would always you get full ammo of everything from arrow racks. Okay, did that hit the water? That really went far. You're not looking hard enough. Don't you see those fingers coming along the Rooftop. I got spotted by a different guy, didn't I? Nope. I don't know why the arrow was pointing the way it did then. Finished what I started. Ooh, scary war mask. Some would sure do remind me of the Mask of Clavigus Vial, or whatever his name was, from Elder Scrolls. That item you can get in Skyrim. Wait, so I think the only guards around now are dogs. Yeah, so I just need to burn the voice supplies. I'm sure the dogs will let me get away with this. I don't care about war supplies. Good, I got nothing again. I never spent that point I got. What feels like it would be the biggest boost? Oh, I didn't realize this tagged enemies too. And upgrading it only extends its range. Requires level 20. Not that I was going to get it, but I wanted to see. 130% would be nice. That could be good too, possibly. But how about I try to avoid combat entirely by sniping? I feel like this is probably the biggest boost I can get right now. So let's go with that. Requires spear level 5. Great. Wait, why did Cultists update? Oh, he's somewhere in Attica. Alright. Right, I do have to click details for the exclamation mark to go, excuse me, away. Oh, apparently he's ready to be unveiled.
I swear on my life and the lives I will take from others, I will not fail the cosmos again.
Wait a minute, are all these glowing ones ready to be unveiled? They are.
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
How are they supposed to read something that's on the back of their head? You ever think about that?
Who needs democracy?
Oh, Midas.
Me rules the world.
By night, everything Midas touched turned to fire. Ha 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 ha. The only reference to that in his entire description.
Cosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men. So I simply cut them open.
That's not how that works. Also, you should already be unveiled.
The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
I think next time I'll just have to see how many of these we can... We're currently leveled to kill. Since apparently I have all of them basically ready to go be killed.
When I am the last man left standing.
Well, not all of them, but the ones I'm unveiling are all pretty much ready to go be hunted.
I will follow the most to the underworld and bring my hordes with us.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
Well, I'm feeling a bit better about how many freaking targets this list has. If I have this many unveiled and I haven't even actively sought to unveil all of them. Let me get that viewpoint and then we can end. I feel like I've just run out of steam here. Did I check what level this area is meant to be? This feels like a good place to do some miscellaneous stuff so I can be sure I'm leveled enough to continue the main story. I still don't like that idea. I don't like the idea of needing to go do side content to finish the main game. That's not how that should work. Yeah, see, this viewpoint makes sense, because you are at the highest point on the island. Like, sure, it's still, like, off of the ground that you would stand on to go into the building normally. Yeah, you're sure you're not really that much higher up. But relative to the entire town, you can see it all, so it makes sense. I'm still not going to let this game live down that one guy's house that was just a viewpoint for no reason. It wasn't even the tallest house in the city. Oh, they just ran that guy. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's it. For some reason I thought it was Wednesday. It is Monday, so I will see you Wednesday. We'll do more. And I'll try not to slack on leveling up in this game. Bye. I refuse to buy an experience booster. They're not getting my money.